Good morning, grade 4. Welcome to another science lesson. Today we are in lesson 1. What are some plant parts and how do they function? So we're going to discuss exactly the exploration 2, which is what's inside of the plants. Are you ready? And now let's start with our learning objectives. First, we're going to identify tube structures in plants that transport water and food. Second one, we're going to argue a claim that plants have a tube system that transports water and food throughout the plant. So in short, in this lesson, we're going to find out more about what's the inside part of the plants that helps them grow and survive. You've learned that the roots of the plant absorb the water and minerals from the soil. So how does the plant use the water? So let's discover in this traveling color activity. So here first we have different pictures, right? So it shows the different parts of the plant system. And by the way, grade 4, when you see system, it is something that describes the components and their interaction. So for example, our human body system. We all know that our body has different kinds of system like skeletal, we have respiratory and nervous system. All these systems carry out different functions in our body at the same time. All right, so going back here, so if you put a stalk of celery that has been cut in colored water, it shows that it changes in color. So we have the before and after of this experiment. Now the question is, which parts of the plant system is exactly shown in this picture? Okay, so think of the plant part, guys. Okay, so let's see if your answer is correct. So we have, obviously, we have the stem and the leaves. Now look at the after picture. Okay, why do you think, guys, the leaves become the same color as the colored water? And how do you think this happens? Okay, so let's see if your answer is correct. So the plant takes in the water, which travel inside the plants to the leaves. So as I've said, the stem grade 4 absorbs the water and it carries to the leaf. It's what inside that counts. So to learn why the celery's appearance changed when it was placed in colored water, let's take a close look at the inside of the stem. So from the inside, remember grade 4 that inside all the plant stems are a system of tubes that carry food and water. So let's begin with the food carrying tubes. So here the sugar made in a plant's leaves moves through the system of food carrying tubes. So these tubes, grade 4, travels from the leaves throughout the plant and down to the roots. For example, a carrot, it stores extra sugar produced by a plant. Alright, so let's move on. Now let's discuss about the water carrying tubes. So first guys, inside the plant stem is the so-called, as I've said, the system of water carrying tubes. So look at the illustration down here. So first, water and minerals taken in from the roots. Then it moves through the tubes into the plant's leaves so the leaves can use the water to make their own food. Alright, grade 4, so let's find out how much you've learned from the discussion. Okay, so let's solve the problems. So number 1, what are the other plant parts help give a plant water and food? Can you think of the answers? Okay, so let's see. So the possible answer would be roots and leaves. Roots, remember, absorb water and minerals from the soil, and leaves make their own food. Alright, so let's proceed to number 2. So place the words in the order in which food moves from one plant part to the next. So we have a table down here and we have choices. So we have leaves, we have tubes and roots. So you're just going to arrange this order, guys. What should be the number 1 in order that shows the food moves from one plant part to the next one. Okay, so I'll give you a second to think of the answers. Wait for. Okay, so let's check your work. So first, leaves, second we have tubes, and the last one is roots. So remember again that food is made in the leaves. Then it traveled down to the tubes and the stem all the way to the roots of the plants. Alright, grade 4, so to end this lesson, please remember the following points here. First, plants have a tube system inside that transports the food and water to help the plants survive and grow. And remember the two kinds of plant system. We have the food carrying tube and we have the water carrying tube. Alright, so that's for today's lesson. Thank you for listening today and I will see you soon again. Bye.